My father, he used to play for the basketball team in Puerto Rico, and I just always like admired him.
I always been playing sports since I was in Dominican Republic.
I feel like I could do way more than he did, so I worked every day. I dedicated myself to the game, and I made history in this school that not too many people can do, which was score 1,000 points. But I just do it for my family. I do it because this is just what I love. Basketball. The kids have to know what's gonna go on before they get into the real world, which is playing in a high level in the state. So, especially against the way people in the suburbs, what they're gonna be talking about when you're playing your game.
All the teams that are in Division I, they're all mostly white, like Hendrick and LaSalle. Now North Kingstown, they're all white.
If you're staying in Providence and you're going to, let's say, Mount Pleasant, to be honest, they'll teach you the same, because they all know from the struggle that we come from. We all come from the same struggle, but when it's coming from an inner city team, going to suburbs like let's say Coventry or Smithfield, that's where you could say it's different, the environment.
I would say most teams like out there are like mostly like white, like predominantly white.
We didn't experience this in my football team, like my school football team, until we got moved up to Division I, which most likely all the teams in Division I are white. When we first played our first game, they look at us like, parents, even the kids' parents, they look at us like, oh, we wasn't like one of their kind. They don't see us every day.
They were just like staring at us, like mad, like weird. Like, so that kind of made me feel different.
It's okay if you don't know somebody, but don't stare at them like they're not human. That's just not right, you know?
It feels weird, like, to see that there's like nobody of color. It's just like mostly white.
It feels like it's your team against their world, you know what I mean? Like, cause they put themselves in a bubble.
There's like one elementary school, one middle school, and one high school, so they're like with each other for like their whole lives. As soon as like we get off the bus, like it's just all like there'll be like one light skin. That'll like mostly be it, like one light skin kid.
You go to the suburbs, school, and they're just gonna try to throw you off with a couple words that they're not gonna like, but it is what it is.
They don't really like know you like that, so how can they like say stuff about you?
I was just playing like normally, right? You know, trying to win, and every time I got down head to head with the guy in front of me, he always was like, "Oh, go back home," you know, the N-word, like.
White kid?
Yeah, some white kid, like really white.
You would say the N-word?
Yeah.
I mean, we have black kids on our team, so you know how it goes. They just say the N-word, and you know, nigga this, nigga that.
And I told my coach, and then my coach told the ref, and what happened was the ref was like, oh, if I didn't hear it, whatever, it doesn't count, I can't flag him. Okay, so I was like, oh, whatever, I'm gonna deal with this the rest of the game. And he just kept going. When one of the games was that when I got down on the ball against the kid that was right in front of me, I was on defense, he was on offense. So he just kept calling me names back and forth the whole entire game. He was like, oh, you nigga, blah blah. Go back to Prob. Go back where you're from. You don't belong here.
There's not too many people that have the courage just to keep playing through it. There's some kids that are gonna take offense to it, and it's not gonna go the right way. I just keep playing and keep moving on with my life, because I know it's gonna come someday, somehow. It's just like, it is what it is. But if you ask anyone else in the school, they're gonna tell you the same thing, that plays for a team, because there's not many white kids in the school. There's mostly blacks, Hispanics, pretty much it. That's what you see around here, so that's just the way I seen it, and that's the way I grew up playing in Central High School.
I never knew something like that could happen in sports because everybody's aiming for the same goal, you know what I mean? Everybody want to make it to college, make it to the NFL, the NBA. It really didn't hurt me at the end because it was like, I just felt like I just had to do my best in the game regardless of the situation. I can't let something like that bring me down. So I pretty much just try to ignore it the whole game.
What I expect for the kids in Central High School is don't let that get into your head, cause it's gonna be so many times in a game where you're in the suburbs, it's just gonna happen, and you gotta keep your composure and keep playing through it, cause it's gonna be like that.
But what they say is that what you don't show, it hurts you at the end inside, no matter what.
Like I said, it is what it is.
Once you talk to like somebody from the suburbs, somebody that comes from a rich area, it's a weird feeling because the way they like, if you don't talk proper, they want to make fun of you. And like one time I had a meet, track meet, and I told the kid, I was like, it's not my fault. I was always raised around people from the hood, you know. So it just comes naturally, that language. It's not like, oh, I was born around a bunch of white people and I got vocabulary and all this. I was like, it's okay if I talk different than you, but it doesn't mean that we can't be friends. At the end of the day, we have like a few things in common. And he was like, oh, all right, man, I understand. That was the first person, like, white that I ever talked to. And he was really cool about everything. But all the rest, they just always want to make fun of you. And I kind of feel bad sometimes for myself. I'm always with my team, no matter what's going on in the field, just because they're all like my brothers. We all came up from the same struggle. And I feel like if people want to treat us different just because the color of our skin or where we're from, I feel like I could always consult with them and I always feel better at the end of the day. So
I hope everything changes, like the blacks or the Hispanics start moving to the suburbs or whatever, so it can all be even.
Our coach always told us that football will teach you three things: being disciplined, ignore things that you shouldn't ever get involved with, and then always teach you a lesson at the end of every game. But one of the lessons I learned that same game was that there's still a lot of segregation in the world, regardless of what Martin Luther King did. He removed most of the segregation, but it's still in there. There's still a lot around the world. Crazy.